Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Subject: my own mother called CPS on me after premature birth and gave away baby's heirloom NC achieved. This is going to be a long one, folks, but I need to get it all out and hopefully get some validation that I'm not crazy. My husband, Decker DH, and I just went full no contact with my mother, Ursula, and honestly, the relief is palpable, but the hurt is still raw. For background, DH and I welcomed our daughter, Kinsley, 3 months ago. She was born severely premature and spent the first 2 months of her life in the NICU. It was, without a doubt, the most terrifying, stressful, and emotionally draining period of our lives. We lived minute to minute, celebrating tiny gains and bracing ourselves for every setback. All we wanted was support, empathy, and perhaps a hot meal from time to time. Instead, we got Ursula. From the moment Kinsley arrived, my mother has been a black hole of negativity and manipulation. When I first called her from the hospital, barely coherent after Kinsley's emergency arrival, she offered to visit her granddaughter, but only if it fit into her schedule, which apparently it rarely did. She then pivoted to lecturing me about how I needed to be strong for Kinsley, implying I wasn't already a literal shell of a human being trying my absolute best. She'd offer to bring Decker food, but always with a pointed, "I suppose you'll be too busy to eat, Iris." Never once did she offer to bring me anything. Things escalated. When we were drowning in the emotional roller coaster of the NICU, Ursula started spreading rumors to my aunts and cousins that I was being overly dramatic and self-absorbed by focusing entirely on Kinsley. She actually told my sister, Laurie, that I was pushing Decker away with my constant negativity about Kinsley's critical health. She claimed I was using the baby's condition for attention, when all I wanted was for my tiny baby to breathe on her own. The absolute worst moment, the one that truly shattered any remaining hope I had for her, was when she decided to play detective. We found out from a very upset social worker that Ursula had called the hospital's patient advocacy line and even made a very thinly veiled threat to call Child Protective Services. Her concerns were that I was emotionally unstable and failing to bond with Kinsley due to my excessive grief over the premature birth. Grief. As if it's not a normal, healthy response to nearly losing your child. The hospital staff, thankfully, were incredible and instantly shut her down, seeing her for exactly what she was. But the fact that my own mother would even think to do that during Kinsley's most fragile moments is unforgivable. When I tried to express how heartbreaking it was to miss out on all the typical newborn firsts, the first bath, the first time holding her without a tangle of wires, she'd just wave it off. "Bobbies are all the same, Iris. You'll get plenty of time later," she'd say. "Don't be so sentimental about things you can't control. Why are you so upset? It's just a baby, not a house or anything important you lost." That last line really stung, a cold dismissal of my deepest pain. The final straw, the one that truly sealed the deal for NC, involved Kinsley's coming home outfit. My grandmother, Ursula's mother, who passed away before Kinsley was born, had lovingly hand-embroidered a beautiful little gown for Kinsley to wear home. It was meant to be an heirloom. I'd given it to Ursula for safekeeping when I was too pregnant and overwhelmed to think straight. After Kinsley finally came home, I asked Ursula for it. She completely denied ever having it, gaslighting me by saying, "Iris, you must have misplaced it with all the stress. I never took anything from you." I felt crazy. Then, last week, my sister Laurie innocently mentioned, "Oh, Cousin Sarah's baby looked so adorable in Kinsley's outfit. Mom said you wouldn't need it now that Kinsley's so big." My blood ran cold. Ursula had given away my grandmother's heirloom, our baby's special outfit, to another family member, and then lied directly to my face about it. Decker has been my rock through all of this. He witnessed Ursula's manipulative texts, heard her dismissive comments, and was furious about the CPS stunt and the outfit. We had a long, tearful conversation, and we both agreed. We cannot have this kind of toxicity in our lives, especially not around our precious Kinsley. If she can't support us when we're at our most vulnerable, she doesn't deserve to be there for any of Kinsley's milestones. We've blocked her on everything. She's tried to reach out through Laurie, but Laurie, bless her, is standing firm with us. I'm still processing the betrayal, but the peace we've found without her constant drama is truly priceless. Has anyone else gone NC with their own mother after such profound emotional abuse during a crisis? How do you deal with the grief of losing the mother you wished you had? The community offered support, validating Iris's decision to go no contact with her mother, Ursula. Readers universally advised Iris to maintain firm no-contact boundaries with Ursula, emphasizing that her mother's actions were deeply abusive and unforgivable, especially during such a vulnerable period. Many encouraged Iris to prioritize her mental health and Kinsley's well-being, reiterating that she deserved a mother figure who offered unconditional love and support, not manipulation and gaslighting. User Mama Bear 22 said, "Iris, you are absolutely not crazy. Your mother's behavior is appalling, especially during such a critical time for Kinsley. Calling CPS, giving away an heirloom, that's not a mother, that's a destructive force. Going NC is the only way to protect your peace and your family. Grieve the mother you deserved, but don't regret cutting off the one you have. You're a wonderful mom, and Kinsley is lucky to have you and Decker." User Been There Got the T-shirt said, "Oh my God, Iris. My mill pulled similar stunts after my son's emergency surgery. The lack of empathy, the gaslighting, the making everything about them. It's a special kind of hell. You did the right thing, 100%. The peace you'll find is worth every ounce of grief for the relationship you thought you had. Stay strong, protect your little family." User Family Matters Always said, "While her actions were definitely out of line, perhaps your mother was just stressed or scared for Kinsley too, and didn't know how to express it properly. Maybe she thought giving the outfit to Sarah's baby was being helpful. Have you tried one last conversation to explain how she made you feel before completely cutting her off? It's sad to lose a mother-daughter relationship."
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.